going on, everybody? Hope you are doing well. Doing all right. A little tired. Always tired, though. Never ends. Oh, let me fix this. Hopefully that's not too loud for everyone. I'm sorry if it is. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So, we are here at our monastery base. Look, we did stuff. Oh, wait. There we go. Was loud. Oh, ugh, gross. That was terrible. But anyway, yeah. We ended up making this 3 stories so that we could put an assault in here, because otherwise we can't. And makes for a rough time. But so far this base is working out really well. The only water that I get from this one are the units on the roof. I have 3 up there, and I thought for a second that was going to be good, and it actually does build pretty quick. But if I really put the throttle down on the construction, or on okay, easy there, buddy. He's getting close. If I really put the throttle down on the refineries, it goes quick. Let's see, it was full this earlier today, and I started processing a bunch of stuff, and now you see we down. Going pretty low. Once again, water's the issue. I think it's just funny because I thought I'd gotten past this, like, you know, starting the game out with the flowers and always on the verge of dying of thirst, and then, oh wow, now I got canteens, and look, I could build a cistern, and I have a reaper, I could collect it. No, I could turn blood and people and everything. And when I wasn't making stuff, hardcore making stuff, I was just, you know, swimming in it, literally. But, yeah, now it's a little rough. So, what we're going to end up doing, I think, is we're going to basically kind of like space some stuff out. You know, we'll spend a day or two making a good amount of stuff here. And, you know, and then we'll walk away and let her sit. Give it time to rebuild, replenish. And that should solve the problem. Right now, we can't do any Stravidium because we used all the Stravidium we have. So we'll shut that down. And I probably could do some stuff, but we'll see. It's in the buggy. So yeah, we're at 270. And I do have a decent amount of titanium. I've been making those short runs with the assault, just do back and forth. And move this over because we don't need to carry that around. Remember, I have that. I'll explain why in just a second. But yeah, we got a pretty decent amount. 36 ain't much. Got a lot of duraluminum though. That's why we do it. So anyway, yeah, we're having fun keeping this running. So let's talk about this and the title. I should probably change. Yeah, I should change those. Nobody but me. When we were playing on Wednesday, they had announced that they had a new update and this new thing was going on, and there was an event, and I even was talking about it. I guess, yeah, we're gonna let that happen. Come on, man. There you go. And they were like, "Oh, well, let's go check it out." And so we tried to, and there was nothing going on. It's because there was an issue, so they took it offline, had to fix the issue. Apparently, worm aggro was a problem, and it basically involves these things, ships. Apparently, all these turrets were set up, and they're shooting down chome ships. You got a storm coming, and you can loot them to get certain items. You can also attack the turrets and get the items from the turrets as well. Is that coming or going? What's happening here?
A large sandstorm is approaching.
the weather lady, man. Like, I saw that. I saw that with my own eyes. God. Well, it's coming in. But yeah, anyway. I don't have a sight of a turret. We can't go outside now because there's a storm coming. Oh, there's one. And there's also one right here. So they're just shooting away. And these ships are dropping down. I don't quite understand it. I mean, they just said that, hey, you know, there's turrets shooting down ships and you can salvage stuff from them. And you can get, excuse me, a special thing. Like this. Cargo that you turn in to get different cosmetics and stuff. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. My issue, though, is listen.
Sector weather alert.
I mean, these things are going off every 3 seconds. And we're out on the edge of the map, folks. When you get there and towards the centers, man, there's just... this doesn't stop. And there are ships everywhere. Everywhere on the ground. And making life in Hagga a little unpredictable. Because, you know, do I want to harvest spice or get flour or do anything? And it's like, dude, everywhere I go, there's ships and worms coming up and just chaos. So, cool idea and everything, but I think they maybe need to throttle back a little. This thing must be clipping us. It's definitely not hitting a square, but looks like there's enough. Shouldn't last too long.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Man, these turrets don't care about sandstorms. I can't see crap when one of these things is around. They apparently don't have an issue. Okay. Cool event. Great idea. Kind of like the way it's going. Just wish they'd maybe dialed it back about 20%, 30% maybe. Once we get up in the air, we'll take a look. I love this base because it's so close to the world map, and I'm making quick timing and stuff, but there is one time that it's really sucks is when the storm's coming from where that one's going. Like the storm comes in there and there's no warning. It is on you, so you better be close. I hopped in the scout thopter, got out, and I didn't even make it halfway between here and the rock, and boom, storm came, so I just spun around and I barely made it back in the hangar here. But we're going to head out of here. And I'm going to take a look at the scenery. So, see there, I'm getting worm sign from what? That's the closest ship to me. Oh, they're shooting. There's a turret right below me. They don't hurt you if they hit you. Oh, we're gonna die from radiation here. Yeah, they don't hurt you if they hit you, but it definitely knocks you for a loop. It actually looks really clear. Issue I do have with this is it's making it so hard to do anything. If you try to do anything on that open sand, and there's more ships, you know, you're getting like, I'm at 600 meters altitude, and we're gonna get worm sign up all the way up here. It don't make no sense. Okay, more ships over there. Why is he coming up? Who's he going after? There's no one here. Me. Let's cut the engines. Is he going after that one? Who are you upset about? Hey, here I am at 460 getting worm sign. Trying to get out of the radiation again. Sitting here messing around with these stupid ships, see? Bad things. What is going on? Oh yeah, these worms are coming up. They didn't even take any. Alright, so why is he angry? Looks like he should be angry at that. Let's see. We got the fuel, we got the time. What the hell is that? Oh, another one. Okay, there you go. Finally. It worked out the way it's supposed to. But it doesn't matter because another one's already popped down, and I'm sure another one's on its way. You notice this guy just landed here. He just crashed, so you can see he's on still on fire. So if you see the flames, you got some time, supposedly. I've seen people say that that's not how it works, that they went out to a ship that crashed and worm sign happened, but that might have been them drawing the aggro. So if you see one that's not on fire, it's been there a little while, might be getting close to the end of its timer. I don't know if that's a chum ship or if that's a regular one. Yeah, it's a regular ship. We finally put some thrusters. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Finally put some thrusters on our ship. Can't be that. That couldn't have called him in already. We had to pass 500. Nope, he's eating that one. Had to pass 500 meters before that worm sign went away. So I don't feel as though the event and the general mechanics of the game are working all that well together. I also don't like the fact that we decided we could crash ships here right in front of my base. Thank you. No thank you. Turret right up here. So yeah, it's just a little too much going on, man. It is a little too much going on. I don't think we brought anything back with us, which is okay. I didn't mind. Yeah, we didn't bring anything back. Oh, that's just where I quit earlier. So that's why we were out there at the monastery. I had just gone to Deep Desert. Okay, so we got to figure out stuff to do on Haggis and amidst all this chaos. And to be honest with you, gathering spice and gathering flower sand and shipwrecks that aren't tied to the event. Everything is dangerous now. You're getting worm sign for no reason. It may not even be part of your problem, but you might get mixed up into it. It's just a little chaotic right now. That's why they pulled the event offline. They had to take it down because the worm aggro was so high. Sorry. The worm aggro was so high and people were losing stuff. Now, somebody put a post on Reddit and it says that they are part of the Funcom development team, and they had said that it is dangerous. It's dangerous by design, and they said that you would need to be smart and use thumpers. I actually have never used a thumper. I don't think. I might have used one just to see what it did. But that might be the issue that everyone's experiencing, is they might really want us to use thumpers, and we're not. So I don't know. Didn't mean to move the camera there. Sorry. A little bit there. All right. Anyway, so our normal things that we would be doing, which, flying around looking for spice and taking care of business, we're not going to be doing that much today. If we see a spice field, sure, we'll grab it. But what I really want to talk to you about is finding friends. So it's really strange for me to say that, because you look at my content and I'm a solo player. And I do also promote solo playing. One of the reasons why I play solo so much is because I'm just out here having fun. I'm not really trying to accomplish great and wonderful things. Nobody's writing stories about me. I'm just out here messing around, playing a game. And when I'm doing that, I want to do what I want to do, and I don't want to do what I don't want to do. And sometimes when someone else wants, oh, hey, I need these, it's like, well, I really had no intention of doing that, but I guess we are. Think about Ace Ventura, fine, let's do all the things that you want to do. So yeah, and it's just a relaxing thing. Now, that being said, I'm also a firm believer that any game that you can play, if you have friends, is better. It's better to play games with friends. There's more you can do. The funny moments that show up that you had no idea. Oh, shut up. Come here. Got to be quiet. I don't have any really awesome stories in all the years I've been playing games about, hey, this one time I was by myself playing and this happened, Most of my stories and fun things that I remember were playing with friends. So it's kind of a big part of gaming. And I know that you got to go. Try to talk important stuff. I fed you, I took you out, I even gave you a piece of bagel. You have nothing. You want to play with the kitty? Get the kitty. You gotta back up. Come on. Can't be standing there. Sorry, folks. Hold on. Somebody's needy. All right. Good boy. Go lay down. Good boy. Go lay down. All right. Yeah. Back to friends. I understand. You would be surprised that, a guy who runs a channel and does all this, I'm not a social butterfly. In most social instances, I prefer to stay quiet. I don't talk that much. Keep to myself. I think that ship right outside is getting eaten. Yeah, it was. Oh, man. I hope it didn't destroy anything. Get off my property. Looks like we're all right. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I tend not to be a social butterfly type of individual. It is a little easier online. There's that separation, and you're just sitting at a computer doing things. But I think one of the biggest issues people experience is they just don't want to take those steps to meet other people. And you're kind of inhibiting yourself. The reason I'm talking about this is because even though I do play solo on everything that you guys have seen, I am part of a guild. I don't do much with them. I have helped out a few times when we've gone after spice fields, and we've done some labs together and things, and I've contributed to the overall effort with some materials and farming some stuff. That's what that diamondine dust was for. That's going out to the guild base here shortly after we're done. But other than that, I try not to ask too much. And I don't also expect too much. But I still participate. And one of the ways that I participate is in this. This is the Landsraad. Oh wow, I didn't know that would work. Look at that, that's fancy. This is the Landsraad. In case you're not familiar with this, this opens up once you've joined a guild. And it's basically a contest, for lack of a better term, that you have between members of the Harkonnen house and House Atreides, House Harkonnen. With these different things that open up, there's different tasks. Like an example, this is for House Linderin, which is a smaller house, and in order for them to support House Atreides, we have to deliver Regis drill shot guns to them. And you need 70,000 points to reach the goal. Once you do, then they say, you know what, we're going to support House Atreides this time. Now, if the people in over in Harkonnen do they hit 70,000 beforehand, it will turn red and say claimed. The issue this little thing here means that the Harks won last week, and I guess they just gave up this week. I'm not sure, because they haven't claimed anything. We have 19 to their 0. I don't know if they just thrown it in to get the bonuses for next week or what. I don't know, but this might have upset them. I know there were some people in Deep Desert chat that were complaining that this is what was chosen. The way this works is whoever wins get to choose one of these 3 things. So you either get exclusive weapons, you can get refining contracts where your repair costs and refining times are reduced by 75%, which is huge, or you can get experience gain. But, you know, this is all like behind the scene. I don't know. It's like a kind of almost like a mini game type thing. It's a way to drive involvement, and it's something for the big groups to do and the clans to do, the guilds, other than just fighting each other and collecting spice. Now let me bring me back here. Hold on a second. There I am. I contributed to this. Some of these tasks, which is great because then, you know, my team's winning. But there's also a personal level to this that goes beyond just helping the team out. And that's one thing we're going to do here tonight. So what I'm talking about is, you'll see here where there's a goal amount, and it tells you what to get and how many points you get for it. The control point is something that's out in the deep desert. And then it tells you the house rewards. Now this stuff, you know, for 700 points, you get 10,000 Solari. That's an individual reward. And it depends on your personal contribution. As you can see, I've done none of these drill shots, so I have 0, so I can't get any of this stuff. Anything that you get enough points for, you can then go to those house representatives out in the map. Either Hagga Basin or the deep desert. And when you go up and talk to them, you'll say, I think the option is, I'm here to claim my reward. And then they'll be like, oh, yep, we always pay our debts. And then they give you something, whatever is in the list here. So let's say I turned in 1 Regis drill shot. That would give me 1,359 points, which is enough to get the 700 thing. So that guy would give me 10,000 Solari. And if you get 14,000 points, you get every single reward. Now, some of these things, it's going to be kind of questionable. You know, 10,000 Solari for a Regis drill shot. Regis is the top tier. That's going to take a lot of materials and stuff to make that, including some spice, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, you got to wager, is it worth what it's going to cost you to do? And in some cases, you might already have it. You might already qualify for it. You just didn't know it. And some of these things are actually really good. Now, the stuff that's on this list, I'm really not interested in. But I was looking at it before. See, I don't think it's those. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I contributed a little bit to this. I dropped off Solari because it said 1 point per Solari, and I'm like, well, if I do 700, do I get 10,000 Solari? I do not. You have to turn in a ton. Like, I think I gave them 9,000 or something like that, and it only gave me 196 points. So the math ain't there. I thought it was too good to be true, and of course it is. Let's see. So this one here. For this house, we've already achieved it, so hooray. And it is to deliver spice-infused plastanium dust. And you get 83 points for each one you do, so, you know, it doesn't take long to build up those points. The heavy caliber compressors would be nice. They're used for building stuff, whatever. The Syndicate gauntlets is something that I really want. I have not worked that hard on all of these armor sets. And I do have a couple pieces that I got through like Imperial permits. But this would just give you, you don't have to go with the permit. You don't have to make it. You just get the gauntlets, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I've never done it. But so I'm like, oh, I'd like to get those Syndicate gauntlets. However, I don't have a whole lot of spice-infused plastanium dust. You get those from the testing stations out in the deep desert, which I haven't done very much of. And the ones that I did do, I already used the plastanium dust I got. I don't particularly want to go out and do that again. Mainly because my deep desert is a little nasty about that, and we do have some people that like to camp those things. So plastanium dust isn't something I can always get. I could go with the clan and be like, hey, or the guild be like, hey, can we all go out and do this? And I'm sure they would. And then we could go and I can get the materials that way, but I don't want to impose. But anyway, so in this case, even though there's stuff on there that I would really like to have, like that burst drill shot would be nice too. I don't have the plastanium dust and I'm not going to go get any. So I'm not going to do that. But when you look through here, here is House Wallach. And we completed it, so it's kind of harder to see specifically. This one, it says per deliver radiation suit Mark V, which is very simple. Sometimes it'll be like kill deserters, or maybe it's not too clear. Once it's completed, it doesn't tell you where to go. Zip back up here. Delivered to the Landsraad quartermaster. It's those things. Let me see. Deliver sandbike. Deliver massage. It's like all the Holtzman shields. Those are all the ones that are. Everything left is delivery. So there are some things that are like this one, kill deserters. I was looking into this one because I want that Archeronian chest plate. I was like, oh, that would be really cool to have. So I went over. Where do you find deserters? They're in the Hagga Rift. So I went and killed them. I got no points, which means those aren't the deserters that we have to get. The other thing it means is I have to go find them in the deep desert. I think that's the only place to find deserters. It might be somewhere else. We'll have to see. But you only get 23, so you basically get 100 for every 4 you kill, and I need 35, so you need a lot of kills. We're, at 0. That kind of sucks, but for House Wallach, I wanted that compact compactor, which you get for 10,500. As you can see, I've donated up to 10,685. So yay. And in a situation like this, I'm looking at it and I'm like, do I really want that heavy armor swatch? It's only 3,500 away from where I'm at. I get 424 for every radiation suit that I put in there, and they aren't that hard to make. The 5s are a little more expensive. Use just duraluminum, so we, I don't like just throwing that away. But also, I look at this and be like, it does seem kind of a shame to be at 10,685 and I need 14,000. I'm so close. Why not just drop those in? So I have until tomorrow. As you can see, it's 1 day, 2 hours left on this term. I but But, you know, also if I go into some areas, do some things where those Mark V's are a reward, then I could use those to pop it in there. But these things are just, I have access, because I'm in a guild, I have access to get some rewards for doing this Landsraad event. And this is every week. It'll reset once that 1 day, 2 hours. We get to pick what our reward is, and then the whole thing starts all over again for another week, and away we go. But let's take a look at what's one we want. We want Maros, these guys here. So this is for delivering carbide scraps. And I originally did an... We're doing this again. I know. What are you doing? We were doing I did the carbide straps to get that syndicate chest plate. And then I looked down and was like, ooh, the perforator, that's a gun. And I wanted to get that. So I need the 12,500, I need the 10,500. So we're on our way. I just need to go get some more carbide scraps. It also worked out because I needed to get some materials for the guild because we are low on something and it was in the same area. So I went out and was doing that. And I was also getting the carbide scraps at the same time. So I've been able to actually push a whole lot more and should be able to get this perforator. Sorry, this perforator thing here for the 10.5. But it's the same issue. I'm already at 10,500. Why not do 14,000? And I think that's why they do it too. But it seems like that last piece, the last reward, is always some kind of an armor swatch. I'm not a big guy on cosmetics and stuff, but I am the kind of person I like to collect a lot of things. I like to be a completionist as far as games go. If there's a task, a challenge, or an item, I'd like to get it at least once. Whether I use it or not, and it doesn't matter. But we definitely want to get the perforator, and I think what we'll do is, since we're doing carbide scraps, I've already collected a ton more. We'll go ahead and we'll drop those off. I think I did the math. What did I do? Yeah, I need 51 carbide scraps in order to get the perforator. All right, so get that out of your mouth. What the heck's the matter with you? I'm sorry. Mrs. Rabbit's working, so all the animals love me now. But yeah, anyway, I think I need 51 carbide scraps in order to get the perforator, and I need to turn in 164 carbide scraps to get the perforator and the armor swatch. And I think I can do that right now. Let's take a look. Sorry, I had the button pushed. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to go to the box where I have those. And we're going to take a look and see if we have 164 of them in here. $155. Dude, one of these worms comes in and tears up my base because of this event. I'm going to be really upset. Really upset. So we need, what, 9 more? We know where to get them, though. There's that. Now, let's take a look at another thing. So if I turn in those, then I'll get the perforator and I'll get that swatch. What's another one that I wanted to do? Where are you? Here you go. This is to deliver copper ingots. And I only want the syndicate helmet from this. So I just need to turn in enough to get me up to 3,500. You get 1 point for each one you do. I'm at 1799, so I think it was like 1701. Gets me to the 3,500. And that, if you will take a look, I think we need to go to another box here. Let's go to this one. Should be empty, right? Yeah, there you go. In my buggy, I got 1701. So here is all of the copper that I need to complete that. And I'm only going to get the syndicate helmet, and that'll be it. I guess we'll go in the assault. I am actually kind of liking the thrusters on those things. I didn't do that before. And now that I've put thrusters on them bad boys, it's actually pretty cool. So it still handles terribly, but at least, you know, it's not so bad. What are some other ones that we need to do? I can hit them from here. There was soar. Look at that. The pincushion helmet. I need 10,500, and I'm at 4,243. And by this, you turn in ship manifests, and I did the math on that, and I need 120. In order to get that. So I need 120 ship manifests. And the thing I like about that is the fact that I have 600 and some. I mean, I would collect these whenever I did a crash ship, and there wasn't anything. This is all you do with them, by the way, is turn these in for Landsraad stuff. So they're actually getting used for exactly what they want to be used. I need 188 of these bad boys in order to not only get the pincushion, but then to get everything. So what we'll do is we'll split this bad boy up, and we're going to do the 188. And I think I did the math correct. Oh, I don't want to put you there. We want to go to the assault ornithopter, and we're going to stick this in here. So that should get that completely done. Here's a fun one. Let's see. Where are you? I don't know their names well enough at their position here. It's very disrespectful, but I should. Here it is. So this one, I wanted those Acaronian gauntlets. And I was like, oh, that's going to be awesome. It's like, but these are adept swords. So again, the Regis is the best one. Adept isn't all that bad. But if I made, let's see, 4, because you get 1,000 for each one. So I need 3,500. 4 of them will get me the gauntlets that I want. And I was like, I wonder how many of these things I actually have, and how many do I have to make. So an adept sword comes from here. Here's a little trick, by the way. If you want to know how much of something you have, but you don't want to run around and try to track it down, if you look right here, it'll tell you how many you own. In this case, I own 3. But unfortunately, I need some carbide scraps out of that stack that I had. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go to Assault Doppler. We're going to... How many of those did I need? 164, I think. So we're going to actually... We're going to just take the 4 that we need. We'll have to get some extra ones of these, because now we need extra. And we're going to put that in this box. All right. And then we're going to come back over here. We got to turn this machine on. There we go. So now it'll actually look right. So I can actually make an adept sword here at my weapons fabricator. And I have 3 already somewhere in my base. Which means I only have to make 1 more, and I can get those gauntlets that I want. So we're going to actually go ahead and click the buttons here and make this happen. But unfortunately, I have to go find those 3. I think I know where they are. Here, we're going to make this sword. And you know, look at this. It's duraluminum, 15 out of the 600 I have, 723 of these, 228 plant fibers. Just playing the game, you're getting these items. The carbide scraps and the duraluminum are a little hard. Carbide scraps only come from specific places, and duraluminum is, you know, an element. So, yeah, I get it, but... So we got to go find those 3 swords. And like I said, I think I know where they are. Because those 2 boxes up here... sorry, I put all my purple guns in this one. All my purple items that I've collected through fighting people and killing them. And then the green ones I put in here. This is a Regis sword. not the adept one that we need, which means it's probably in one of these 3 boxes. That's a dirk, so it's not in there. This is where I've been dumping a lot of these types of materials. There's one. Now, it doesn't matter if it's in great shape or if it's broken, from what I understand. Okay, yeah, I got a couple more in here. Yes. Yep, that's another adept sword, and there they are. So there's all 4. So, and these are rewards I've gotten from somewhere because they have almost the exact same usage on them. So these were nothing for me. I just found them. So that's pretty cool. Now I've got an item that I can turn in and get access to an item I really want for something I just picked up. I don't throw stuff out, so the only thing I ever really throw out are light darts because I don't use them, and scrap metal because there's just too much of it laying around. All right, so there you go. Now that's let's bring this up, and we'll go to the assault. So right here is one house of stuff. That's another one. I've got 6. And this. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3. So 4 houses worth of items that if I just go give this to somebody, I get cool stuff that I want. All because I'm part of a guild and an active participant. So it's pretty cool. Make friends. Make friends. I'm going to show you one task that we want to do. Let's see, which one was this? Thorvald. Where are you guys? Oh, look at that. So for Thorvald, I wanted the Syndicate boots. Because I want to try to put that set of armor together. Also wouldn't mind having those pincushion pants. And this one, it says kill scavengers. So I was like, okay. I actually saw this before my faction claimed it, so I know where it's supposed to go. Scavengers are right outside the door. But those aren't the scavengers it needs. The scavengers it wants are in Hagga Basin South, which is the starting area down here. So I'm like, dude, I got to kill 100. What do I need? 300? Yeah, I need like 300 or 300 for the pincushion pants since I'm so far off. And then I need like another 5, a total of 5 something in order to get the swatch if I want to go all the way up to that 14,000. But this is Hagga Basin South. I don't, there's nothing for me down here. I'm not really going to get a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I might be able to get something like some weapon parts or maybe some plant fibers that, I mean, I can put them to use, but also it's going to be a low quantity. They're not going to be the amount of things I'm used to getting for the bad guys I kill when I go to like the Odom and all that and fancy areas. So I have to go here and kill a lot of people. That's boring as hell. But there is something I can do, because if you'll look up there, I'm only 66% complete of this area before I just pissed off and went and did other things. So if I want to get that 66 up to 100, which, like I said, I'm a completionist, so yes, obviously I want to do that. Got some work to do. What better time to do it than now when I need to go kill people down here, because all these things are like campsites and specialty areas and all these different things. There's going to be bad guys there. So I have, let's see, on the landscape, I've done the one Imperial testing station. We know where that is. For these guys, 22 out of 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have one more? I have 5 revealed on the map that I didn't go to yet. Looks like one of them's still being a tad bit sneaky. Oh, could zoom in a little more. Oh, 6. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here's 6. So there's the 6 that I'm missing. Great. I've been to the shipwreck. I've been to all the little city things, but I didn't get all of the intels. You can see there I'm at 5 of 8, so I need to get one from here. No. Oh, one from there. Nope. 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 It is eluding me. 1, 2. Now, it says that I've seen all 8, so it should be here in the map, and it should be highlighted. I just have to figure out which one it is. Am I not close enough? Should be. Jesus. Dude, this event's going to be the death of me. We'll find it. And then also, here's the big thing, these campsites. I got so many scavenger camps to unlock. But this is also the perfect time to do it, because I need to come down here and kill dingleberries, and I'll get credit for doing it as far as Landsraad activity goes. So, it's beneficial, and you know how I like doing more than one thing at a time. I love being extra efficient. So that's what we're going to be doing here for quite a while. Unlike the turning in those materials, like the copper and all that stuff, these guys, when you have to go kill people, it gives you credit as you go. So if we bring up Landsraad, it was this one. Yes, so we're at 2128. As soon as I go kill one guy, it's going to give me the 23 points immediately. I don't have to go see anybody. I don't have to do anything. So literally, we just go there and start murdering fools until we get to 10,500. And then we'll make the decision. Probably won't subject you guys to that, but we're going to see how much of that map down there we can reveal between just sitting here and wanting to get this stuff done. So I have quite a few things to unlock. There's got to be something here. Why would it be out there? But we're going to aim for this one right here first, and that's where we're going to start our little journey tonight. It's also a little bit refreshing because I don't think these guys can kill me. I think I really got to screw up for this to become an issue. So we can have a nice, easy, relaxing night and just get things done. And also, you know what you don't see? You don't see all these stupid ships and cannons laying all over the ground. So finally, we got some peace and quiet. I honestly don't even want to do spice here. I'd rather go to the deep desert and do spice. All the ridiculousness going on in this place. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a camp. Oh, there is a camp here, see? That's why you can never trust them. A little bit of movement there from the old shipster. And you see how it says Landsraad task progress registered? That means killing this person gave me credit for something. Do I need copper? No, but like I said, I don't really need these. We're in good shape, but hey, I'll take plant fibers. Sometimes there's a money chest around here. Sometimes there isn't, but that should have done that. Now let's take 2 looks here real quick. Now we are at 40 out of 71, so we found a campsite that we didn't know of previously, which is great. And we only killed 1 person, but now we're at 2156. So I would advise that you just go do this. Don't bother checking that, especially when you know you've got a long distance to go, because it's going to get annoying real quick. You're going to be like, dude, I keep checking this thing and I don't get anything. So there is the Cave of Ghosts, which doesn't look like... I think that's the Cave of Ghosts. So I think that's another scavenger camp that I never unlocked. Hey, there's 2 people here. That's good. No, I'm this way, honey. I'm sorry. She didn't even have anything on her. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, we got a chest. 59. 59 coins. Hell yeah. I'll go ahead and take the copper because we just used a ton of copper. With that Landsraad thing, so I made a bunch of copper ingots. So I don't actually mind getting rid of that. Still says 40 out of 71, but I'm pretty sure that one wasn't located. Let's see what's on the rest of this island right here. We'll go ahead and move that. Okay, before we move in, there's a camp right here. We definitely have not unlocked this one. We're not done checking this island yet, but I'm gonna go deal with these guys. Sorry, ma'am. See, there we go. That one registered as a new one. Oh, there's a chest here. Good. Let's see. I don't want to take fuel cells, but like I said, you are always on the hunt for plant fibers. Did that give us credit? Yep, 41. Great. Okay. I don't think that's on my map, is it? Nope, it is not. Now, it is possible that I've been to these places, or at least I've kind of unlocked them. For a while there, you didn't get credit for unlock. Oh my goodness, garbage. To make it fair, I'm not putting my shield on. I say that, and then I have guns that like murder these guys. Where are you going, little buddy? Man, he took a long way, didn't he? Kind of feel bad killing him. That was... Don't need that. There was an issue before where if you passed by something on a vehicle, it would not give you... It would say it, but it didn't give you credit for finding it. That's how some of these things on the map are gray. Even though, you know, like what are you talking about? I had to have seen it. We gotta check that thing too, but we're not done looking at this rock. Pretty sure I already have this done. This one we might do our shield. They like to put bombs in here. Hey, you know what? We're only getting 53 coins, but we are getting some generators, the little EMF things, and see, there's the bomb. There's more bombs. Hello. He tried to get away.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, that's fun. Like I said, we'll take the copper. We at least can hang out here for a minute. Bopter's a little out in the open, but not much we can do about it. Let's get some water while we're doing this. Drink. And we'll wait. And we might as well take a look and see how we are doing. 23. So we're moving right along, but it is slow. Need about 1,500, so yikes.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let me take care of this dog while this storm is going. So we'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. We are back. He is up on the bed now. He's getting old. Times not quite work the way it used to. But good now. You good boy. Yes, you are. All right, storm is over. Let us continue our quest here. Yeah, took a little bit of damage. We got that one, right? Yeah, we just got that one. So we got to get these guys over here. I'm going to try to land for some reason. A little easier seeing them at night. I thought there was someone over here. Getting a little too close to the cannons. We're going to start hearing that crap again. Alright. Let's take the map. I think we've already done all these. Here's one we haven't done yet. Someone's brave. Building their base out in the sand. Don't try that. Woo, buddy. Hey now. I don't need to get involved on all this. I'm using my shields that they're already shooting. Look at you. Oh, your buddy got up. There you go. Okay. I don't want the metal. Definitely don't want the granite, but we'll take your plant fibers there. But thank you, sir. I don't want your light darts. That's all these guys have. There are no heavy darts in here, so don't even need to pick them up. Let's see what kind of stuff you had here. Not too much. I don't need fuel cells. That's why we're not taking them. Okay. Oh, Doctor's getting a little crazy here. All right, so that one's done. Look at that. We got one right in front of us. And we also do have to keep our eyes open for some of these little hidden ones that maybe we never discovered in our adventures. So there's one over here. Yeah, look at that. I don't know how I killed her. It was a little... She should file a report. Oh, well, I guess that's all right. Remember when I first came through here, I saw this crash stopper, and I was like, oh man, can I fix it? No, you can't, but that was kind of cool. Looks like that's a thing. Yeah, I've already found that. Okay. Let's take a look at this backside. See what's going on there. Oh, there's a camp.
I see someone.
It was me. Not giving me a notification, though. Don't know why. Maybe it already found it? I don't know. I just kill her for no reason. Sorry about that. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, man. Go away, worm. We're having some nostalgic moments here, dude. Oh, he's a little high up there. This was where I put my first actual base. I did a stupid little one, just like, you know, one level on the ground just to get, you know, the requirements for the missions. But this was where I actually built my first base. I built it up in the air on here. You needed the suspensor belt or a sugar wire to get up to it. And I really liked it because there was tons of flowers down in here. You can see them over there and all that. So there was always water. I got a bunch of the plant fibers. We're going to actually harvest that just because it's like old times, right? Just going to flip my thopter around a bunch of times. Oh, man, dude. It's been a long time since I've been over here. I was transporting items from this base over to... Yep, here's the... These guys kept me alive a long, you know, many times would I come running up here almost on the verge of death, and then these little flowers would save my life. Yeah, this base was... I was abandoning it in order to go over to where I am now. And the server locked on me as I was driving my sand bike across, and I just came to a stop right in the middle of the desert. And of course a worm came and ate me. Because, you know, that's what they do. And then I never came back, and it actually just destroyed itself over time. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's where we first started out. Has this one been tagged? Yeah, everything's tagged here. So we need to make sure there's nothing around this one. That's amazing how it just keyed up in my head. Like, dude, you've been here. I'm gonna take a few minutes and cry. Looks like we're clear on those, so we'll go this way. Those are all done. Actually running a little low on fuel there. Still are. Apparently I just had a partial. Down thopter. Nope, no bad guys. There's something here. I ain't been to it. One thing I also want to point out that's kind of sad is, I don't know, what do you say, about a quarter to a third of this territory we've flown over and scouted, and we've only come across one base, and I can't guarantee you anybody's even living there or using it. So, new players, we are kind of a little low on. It's not good. It's extensive. Expensive for nothing. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there's two bases. All right, that's cool. I stand corrected. Game is saved. There are two players here. Man, this was really elaborate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it's just some copper. There is something here. Oh, there's something there too. Sweet. And we're stuck on our own vehicle. Cool. Alright. Hey, what's up, bud? Oh, you got nothing on you, huh? Fine, I'll just pick up the stupid things. Let's see. What's in here? Is it just you? I think it was. Huzzah! There is no one. Is there no one else? I feel like there should be somebody else. There was just another backpack there, or a sleeping bag. Well, they're going to be upset when they come home. That might have been this person out here. That's probably what it was. No, I don't feel bad. Didn't feel bad anyway. Okay, so this is a fun time. So we're coming up here on this broken stone station. Now, oh, look at that. We missed one. And we got that. And we got this. So we got quite a bit of stuff here. But these guys, even though we have the intel for this one, oh, we don't have that one. So we'll go do this right now. Those are good places to rack up some kills. Oh. Because there'll be substantially more people than what we're seeing here. I think these guys might be tied to it. I don't know. Aha! You gonna come out? No? Oh, you're lucky I'm stuck. Oh, look, this is an actual camp. Damn it. She's still twitching. Don't need any of that stuffs. Surprised this was listed as a camp, being this close to this stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have to go in here. Could possibly be other camps. That's a horrible sound.
Reveal yourself.
Ah, come get me. Hello.
Where's my reinforcements?
I need help.
I've got you covered.
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, in the middle of a combat situation, we'll just stop the loot packs. That's me. I'm a loot goblin. 100% loot goblin. Look at that. So there's 3 intel points.
Shield armed.
You're looking the wrong way.
Fire resistance.
Dude, come on. Thanks. You're dead. How'd you get over there? I mean, you died the same, but still. I don't want that. Nice. Stacking bodies. Hell yeah, we are.
Who goes there?
I need backup.
There's someone here. Enemy sight.
He said they had me sighted. But... You're out here? Where are you at? There you are. I'll just grab them. We'll drop the darts later. I think that might be everybody, right? Skip any areas? Some fuel cells in there, but I don't need them.
Someone's here.
Oh, I just saw somebody. Don't worry, I'm coming to get you. Oh, it's a constellation chest. Just take everything. We'll sort it out later. Where did that person go? There you are.
There's someone here.
That almost didn't work in my favor. That was unnecessary. Some horror movie sounds. Alright, I think I got them all. When in doubt, just run about. Somebody's bound to see you and get mad. Yep, so we got the intel, which is great. And we're almost at 3,000, so we're moving up. And we got a camp here behind us. This in front of us, and I guess we'll have to get that one again. Camp behind us. There. Alright, I'm just gonna leave a mine laying there, just because I'm dumb. Are the bats necessary? Oh yeah, let's do this so the Skill will reset. Oh, I think this is this was one of the Find the Fremen quests, was it not? Know what the purple means? Yeah, I think that's what we're doing here. So maybe I don't need to go that way. It's weird, I didn't have the microfiber stuff. Screw it. So worst could happen, right? I was right. Walk mode on. What happens if you come back to these and do? Does it give me the option to mess with the spice, or is the spice gone? The spice is gone. Little Jawa guy, I don't know what's going on with that. Walk mode is off. It's so weird that it gives you like that little flash memory, like you know what it is, but you don't. Is this a camp? Kind of looks like it should be. Got a little hut, little house, all sorts of great stuff here. You guys are doing pretty well. Oh, you know what? We're standing here. We might as well. Is it up there? Oh, did that one wrong. Beep, beep. Lost my, Oh, hello. They're stuffing these guys? Have I forgotten that they had storage units? There she is. There's my girl. Oh, you're back? Oh, okay, cool. No, that's great. I don't think everybody's back, though. Somebody was shooting at me.
Who's that? Identify yourself.
They aren't campgrounds, are they? Campgrounds. These aren't campgrounds. Yeah, we got some marshmallows and shit. Um. Oh. Okay. I should have fire. Not how I envisioned it, but you know what? Whatever. You know I want to go down there. I really do. Your shield doesn't protect you against the fires. I mean, I feel like either there's something really cool somewhere down there, or the developers were like, hey, you think we can get some idiot to just, like, run through it? There we go. We finally fell into it. Oh, I see you. Well, I mean, you guys have replaced the one we just used. Didn't really need it, but you know what? I'm not going to argue. Boop. Oh, that's interesting. I will steal your water. It didn't give me anything. Always look up, by the way. Always look up. This game likes to stick stuff. These fires and shit, and there's no one here. The game likes to put things up in the air that you didn't know were potentially a spot to go look at something. I don't think that's going to matter. I mean, it was neat and all, but there wasn't anybody there. Oh, look at that. We got 2. We're up to 43, so that's good. I guess top and bottom there, huh? All right. Oh, nice. Got me pinned on the wall. Now you're dead. I think I kind of pinned myself on the wall, though. I mean, if we're going to be honest. Well, I mean, she's dead. I'm not. So it's going to be any story I pinned her against the wall. Let's use some water from the... No, let's use some water from the still suit. I don't like it getting all the way full because it's just wasteful. It's not generating anything. Where's the other one? Is there peeps up here? There sure are. Ooh, we did this poorly. I don't know how she's hanging on. It's me. I'm here. Don't need that. You don't even have anything. And why is this flashing? Is it telling me to come over here? Who's this? It looks fancy. This guy, was this a mission that I don't remember? That's quite possible. But why would this not have, it should have unlocked. Oh well. Can't be worrying about that now, can we? We're going to skip that. Look at this. All sorts of stuff to do over here. So we'll fly out over this one and then check out this area here. We don't need, yeah, there's no intel from there. So 45 out of 71. We are at 6 out of 8 intels. That's pretty good. I feel like there should be stuff around these rocks. So we are going to definitely check them out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what did it? I gotta admit, guys, that's some precision flying right there. Look how I landed that. Alright, so we'll check this thing out because there's nothing listed there, and then we'll check these 3 out, and then we'll clear all this mess. Somebody live here, or is this abandoned? Looks like they moved on, so that's good. Congrats. Doesn't look like there's anything to that one. Okay, good. Yeah. Alright, so at least one. She's fancy. She's pretty good. And she's rolling down the hill. What do you got in you? Nothing? Okay. I guess on you would have been better. But damn nice what she had in her. Sorry about that, lady. I'll just pick the... Just take it all. I don't know if that's labeled. Yeah. Yeah, we already took care of that. Okay. That was my elbow, folks. Well, we are in good shape as far as fuel cells go, so that's good. This island looks to be clean. Fancy right there, though. Are there people here? There are. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Nice. Got anything? Nope. Alright. I'll come back in here and see what kind of bad guys we can find in this whole big mess. Oh, look, there's one. Hagga Basin South plant fibers. The player space? How did he build so close to a camp? I do have my construction tool on. So weird. How did... Man, he's right on the edge. Right on the edge of this thing, I guess. Damn, that's huge. That's what she said. She didn't. Just you? I guess we'll just run across. The hell was that crap? It sounded like a thumper. Aha! I am here. It is me. I'm starting to feel bad. Same landscape as the other one we broke through. Not very inventive, Buncombe. Okay. Look at the graffiti. Wall drug, 22,000 miles. Going backwards. Why is this still up? Oh. Again with the cheating, dude. He botting the hell out of these guys. What the hell was that sound? This is sneaky. What am I looking at here? This was just a camp? I can't believe I'm that close to my thought there. I thought that thing would be on the other side of the world by now. Have we been up there? Is that the way we came across? Hi, buddy. Oh, it is. Okay. My belt's about to break. Did you see that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Been using it too much. Ah, it's got plenty of time. What are you crying about? Looks like we got everything on the island, so we'll check these two. I think these two are cleared. This has to have something on it, right? Should mark these things because I don't know where the hell. We'll just check those real quick. I think we already did, but just to be sure. Yeah. Yep, there's lots of nothing over here. All right. And we've almost gone all the way through the backside of the South Hagga Basin. There's something. Looks like there's a camp here too. There's a worm cutting through the ground. Leave me alone. Actually, I shouldn't complain, man. He highlighted the hell out of that. Thank you, sir. Shoot. I am talking mean. We're sliding away. Oh, it took me out of range.
Who's there? I see they're here.
Uh-oh, bad things. Oh, okay, it worked out. Alright, we gotta put the shield on because I could see some explosives. This looks fancy. We'll just climb back down for a second. I like their light fixture. I didn't kill these guys. A lot of bad stuff going on in this place. Yeah, the music just stopped all of a sudden. That can't be good. Damn, he started crying before. Okay, now I'm lost again. Huh. All right, let's take a look. Which one was it? All right, so there we are. We have, I guess with the last two people we killed, we have at least got the Syndicate boots. That is what I really wanted. That we could stop here now if we decided to. Or we could continue on. The pincushion pants I wouldn't mind going for. It's just another armor set that I don't have yet. But we at least got the thing that we wanted. And we are now at 82%. So we went from 66% completion to 82%. Not really trying to do it, just going through for a Landsraad event. We still got quite a bit of stuff to look at. We got some camps here. We're at 51 out of 71. I don't think I have too many more of them that are grayed out that I haven't gone through. Looks like there's some right here. So I got 1, 2. Nothing showing up on here. Three, 4. So I have 4, 5. I have 5 of the 20 I'm missing revealed. Somewhere on this map there are 15 different sets of items of scavenger campgrounds that I know I hurt myself. It's all right. We got band-aids. Man, that's a lot of... I guess it's mainly because when I didn't really investigate much around here. I was sadly too focused on doing the campaign, you know? My goodness. Okay, before we go too far. Alright, so that one's... Nope. Okay, look at that. It did give me credit. So yeah, it does do credit for you when you fly over. I mean, obviously I got to kill people if I want to do stuff. There's one that looks like directly ahead of us. You can see it right here. And it is 100% not on the map. So we're going to buzz by it real close. There you are. Sorry, I didn't know you're here. I guess. I did not miss these turrets. Mm. That's loads of fun. Hagga Basin is just not safe. Hey, look, this base has been just killing itself quite a while now. It's really strange because it looks like those generators are actually running. Go see what we got going on here. She's critical. That's funny. The walls are deteriorating to the point where half of them are gone. These pillars are critical. That's going to go too, even though that's perfect. Not going to happen. He's what, maybe 25% left here. And yet this little repair station, still perfect. That's perfect too. You know what's better than one blood purifier? 2 of them. 3 of them. This guy was killing a lot of people for their blood. So it looks like he had one generator that went down, and that caused... everything to just go bad. What you got, guys? I got one of them in the air. Oh, they got me. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we're right close to that. Ugh. I was not paying attention. Want to go again? Hmm? You're still up there? Alright, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Not a whole lot left of this base. Surprised that didn't break everything I got. All better. Can't believe the Chome solder car guys got me. This base is also just dying and destroying itself. This was actually... What the hell? Dude! This damn game. Alright. Tell you what. We'll do it. So this one just hit the ground, so it should be just fine for quite a bit of time here. Make sure, oh, you don't want to have your shield on because that makes worms come. In fact, he might be coming already. Let's see. So you have to scan the door. Tells you where the seam is. Then you got to scan the door again. Dude, what the hell? You gonna eat that ship? So once you cut this door open, oh great, poison. I gotta go inside of there and get the thing in the chest. When I go in, bad guys are gonna spawn out here. So honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run in there, grab it, throw my shield on, and get the heck out of Dodge. So hey, there you go. They just spawned. And I'm gonna put my shield on, and the worm can eat them. And the rest of the rooms, there's some of them are fire and some of them are... Let's get the poison away. Some of them have like fire in them. Oh my god. Where's that one coming from? Way over there? Oh, I've only got a minute, so... But you can also get those same things, the home supplies, going up there in the turret. And the turret's, it's 2 bad guys that you have to kill. And honestly, I mean, it's just too dangerous. It's too unpredictable, it's too dangerous. I don't know why the worm aggro is still a little crazy on those ships, But there's nothing in the ships that's making me want to go to them versus just take out a couple of those turrets. We're going to let this storm go past, and then we are going to go visit the...
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to go visit the guy that we have to turn this stuff into. Gonna do that because I want to use the... Look at that. We got full water, baby. Need to make something here. Yeah, we're gonna go visit the Landsraad turn-in guy. Quartermaster, I'm sorry. What kind of Tron shit was that? Okay, I guess I'll do that. Longest sandstorm ever. What the heck? So you go up here, and you get out right near it, and I need to fix that before that does effectively break. Right here's the box. There's your chum supplies. If you want, you could be fancy and pull your cut array out. Scan this. Don't get too close to it. There you go. And then E for interact, and it puts a bomb on it. And I guess, I don't know, it shuts down. I don't know if that matters. Normally there's people here. I wonder if they fell off the mountain, because it is kind of tight quarters. But yeah, so I just got the same thing. There is only one here versus, you know, there's multiple it's the real world. Versus multiple cargo holds that you can open up on the ship, so you can get extra. But yeah, I don't want to die, so before we go see the quartermaster guy, I need to go see some people about some carbide scraps. Glad I remembered that. Boy, that would have annoyed me. My foot is asleep, and that's not good. Oh. Liking the thrusters, man. So for carbide scraps, we need to go here. If there's any over there, we're gonna check. Kind of came in a little hard there, sorry. Should have been another person here.
Who's that?
Yeah, I saw you.
Shields up.
It's a good place to get that, the still suit tubing, and also pick it up. The still suit tubing. Oh, I'm extra full. That's why I didn't pick it up. Okay. Let's do this. We have a bunch of crap to get rid of for certain. I don't need any more granite. Get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you. I really don't need one of those. That should be good enough, right? Sound effects in this game. Okay, so there should be carbide scraps in here. One. Bastard. Okay, we're gonna have to do something first, though. We're gonna have to. We gotta create some. We're not that bad on volume. We need some space. So let's take these swords out of here. Swords. I don't know if there's actually any chests over here. I know there's some angry people, though. That's for sure. Let's just jump right straight down, right? Alright, I don't know. I'm not seeing too many chests here. Also not seeing peeps. Oh, wait. There we go. Well, got some diamond dust. I'm definitely not going to argue about that. Somebody just shot at me. Now there's people here?
Let's go.
Not so mouthy now, are you? Who keeps shooting at me? Where are you?
Someone here. We've got incoming.
That was... Whoa! It was kind of annoying. Alright, all that for one chest. That didn't even have the stuff we need, man. But it's good to know. I didn't know that there were any chests in that little section. So I can add that to the route of diamond dine farming. I wonder if there's any in that little section too. But we're not going to check right now. Right now we're going all the way up here. Easy. There we go. Okay. Dude, calm down. Oh, we'll come down here to try to save our belt some. There should be... Alright, so I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Should probably use that real quick. Alright, he's got 5. That's awesome. And he's got 6 of these. And this stuff we already have allocated, so there you go. Alright. So we've gotten 6. I don't think that's enough. I think we still need some more. There will be a chest inside of this section here. And these guys are actually pretty easy to deal with. That will not kill him, but makes him cough a little bit. Should be at least 2 more, I think. There's 1. Oh, he's coming. Should be 1 more, guys. Chest right here with no carbide straps in it. And we are missing an enemy too. Sorry about that, man. I don't want those light darts. Just another thing I gotta throw away, right? Okay. A couple other spots we can check without getting too committed. Or we might just have to go for everything. I think that's the closest to the ground I've ever been without landing. Okay, once we get out of the water there, the wings. So when you see these steps, and you see, I don't know how to explain it, these little hexagonal boxes stacked up on themselves. There's the next section before you get to that little broken wall area. There's a chest right here. Hopefully it's got some. It's got 1. Alright, well, we'll go for broke then. Because there's 2 right down here, but boy, do these guys ever get angry when you do this. None in there. This is dangerous. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Alright. Come on, get off the box, you idiot. Alright, last hope before we have to actually go in and fight people is over here. There's another box. Should be 1 person guarding it, unless they came running because of the gunfire. It's like it knows. It's like it knows. I can't believe how much diamond dust I've ended up getting out of this thing. How are we doing? Shouldn't be doing this. Definitely don't want to check this. 8. I think I needed 9, but I think we left some, didn't we? Because we had to use 4 in order to make that sword. Yeah, I know. You're dead. Anything good on you? I think we've done a little bit too much adventuring. That's the issue here. I'll tell you what, we're going to go to the quartermaster guy and drop all this stuff off. We'll see how far off we are. If we have to, we'll come back here. We do have one last option, which is on the way. So we'll check there just to see what happens. Taking the paint off. It's actually right down this cave right here, but we're going to go in from the desert side because it's a little tight with an assault. A little tight with a scout too, but okay, so there's a chest up here, but there's explosives on it, so haha. Darn right. Please. I don't have enough space in here to unload enough. Only got 4. 25. I cannot believe I got 25 out of that. Alright, let's go see this person. We'll see how far off we are. I think that would have done it, but since we had to use the some of the scraps to make one of the swords that they needed, it did not work. The hell am I going? We got quite a ways to go. I do have to pay my taxes in this game too. My taxes are overdue. They're not overdue, it's just unpaid. Like, I haven't paid for this cycle, so no one's angry at me. But if we're not careful, they're gonna be. So we definitely want to resolve that issue. Alright, I mentioned it before. Right here is Helios Gate. And this little building right over here, for some reason, they separated it out, is the quartermaster. Okay, so we're going to go talk to this Dingleberry, and we're going to see who are we giving away to.
How can I be of service today?
Making a delivery for our cause in the Landsraad, sir. So, as you can see, I've got quite a few things on me, even some stuff that's in the copter too, so let's see. So,
We'll make certain it reaches them.
Oh yeah, there's only 8 because they're in the copter. I was like, 8, dude. What are you talking about? All right, and what does Wallach have? I do not want to do that because that's the one that I wear. So, how about no?
In the name of the Red... Excellent. Every little bit of... An unaffiliated house. Very well. Delivery for house
Divets.
divets. Noted. We'll make sure it reaches them.
I don't want to do that either. So those are some of the silly ones. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to come in here. And we are going to get rid of our Solari. No! So we're going to get rid of our Solari, and we're going to get rid of our radiation suits, so those won't key up anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. And let's move you over here, and we'll move you over here. And I think that's all the space I have for the most part. I'll tell you what, we'll take you, and you, and you, and we'll bring some copper over. Oh! Oh, I can't. It's too full, huh? It's gonna take forever to get that copper. Oh my gosh! Okay. Now it's become a chore.
Excellent.
Okay, so these should be all different people now. Let's see what the manufacturing union wants.
Delivery for House Meros.
Carbide scraps.
We'll make certain it
That should have finished that one off. We'll have to see, though.
in the name of the excellent. Oh, the War Council. Delivery for House McCarroll. Noted.
Alright, so McCarroll wants copper. And then the last one should be the manifests.
Excellent. An unaffiliated house. Delivery for House Sword.
And there they are. Ship manifests. So it's as simple as that. And now it takes a little while for it to register. Whoa, can't add more items to this. So let's see. That one we got our syndicate boots. So those are the swords, spice dust. Give me a second. So yeah, this was the one that wanted it, but we're not giving them that or that suit. There we go, ship manifest. So we are at 15,974. So we went a little overboard there. But we got ourselves a pin cushion helmet, and we have the House Thor heavy armor swatch. So, like I said, we wanted the pin cushion helmet. But being at 10.5, just push that other 3,500 and get the swatch. I mean, if you don't care about things like that, you're not going to ever wear the cosmetics. I can't guarantee I will. But I figure I'm that close. And now I don't care about House Thor's heavy armor swatch, but I'm sure they have a light armor swatch and a still suit swatch as well, because some of these things have, like, here's a light armor one for them, and then there's a heavy armor and still suit armor. So maybe I do have to care about these guys. But yeah, that one's done. So the copper ingots at 2,000. And I need to get it at 35, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll grab that in just a second. What was the other one that we did? I don't know how to deliver a sand bike to these people. Like, sand bikes aren't solid things. Like, they're pieces. Maybe that's how you do it. I don't know. Hell, I don't even remember what I did. Gave him some of the copper. The ship manifest. Oh, and the carbide strap. Yep, so we went a little overboard. We went way overboard on there. So we gave away a bunch of extra scraps that we didn't have to. But that's okay. Now we got House Mara's still suit armor swatch coming. And we really wanted the perforator. That was the main thing that we were going for. Let me come in here and we'll grab those swords. Should have enough space for that. So we have one that we made, and then we had 3 that were just rewards that we got throughout the course of playing. So let's see if he takes all 4 of them.
Excellent. Ah, Cartel of Gaiety. which house? Delivery for House Argasars. Noted.
Taking all 4. Bingo. So yeah, what's the whole point of this? Well, you get certain items, you get some cool stuff. I don't need the Reaper gloves or the ballistic fiber weave. I've gotten enough of that. So I'm not going to get, 5,000. Why am I at 5? I gave you 4. Oh, you know what? I think because we lost last week, it gives a little bit of a percentage boost. So that might be why I'm getting extra stuff here. That's why I'm doing the math, and the math ain't mathin'. So yes, last week the Harkonnens won, and they got to make the pick. So I don't know what the percentage is, but it gives you, for everything you turn in, a little bit more than what you're supposed to. I guess we could calculate it out there and find out what it's supposed to be. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm not going to push for the light armor swatch from these guys, just because I'm still on the low side, and I only had to make the 1. I got to make the rest of them if I'm going to turn in. 4 of them gets me to 10, so I would have to make 8, and that's a lot of materials that I don't want to say goodbye to. So no, that's not going to happen. But you know what? You just make the decision that's best for you and what you want to do. I guess eventually we'll be at the point where we've got so much materials and etc. that, there's just, what else are we going to do it, Why am I still so heavy? Who's taking up all the space here? We're only at 2. We're at 1. I didn't think I got a bunch, so maybe I shouldn't complain about that. 6.7 on those. I still can't fit that. I had to split it. God dang. I can put all but 9, so I got to do 3 trips.
In the name of the Red Duke. Excellent. Oh, the War Council. Delivery for House McCarroll. Noted.
Actually, I don't think I have to do that many because I didn't include the bonus for losing. So we're going to we'll drop this one in, and then we'll see where we stand. Like I said, we might not. We're still going to have to give some, but we're not going to have to give that many.
In the name of the Red Duke.
And the Red Duke.
Oh, the War Council.
Yes.
For House McCarroll.
All right, so let's take a look at House McCarroll. No. There it is. So we're at 3218. That should change here very soon. No, that might be it. Let's take a look again. Well, we only need 300. And we're going to drink some water for some reason. And then we'll do this. So let's split this. Good enough.
In the name of the Red Duke. Excellent. Oh, the War Council. Delivery for House McCarroll.
Alright, that should do it. It's going to take a while for that to update. Last refresh was set, and there we go. 3579. So we're done. That gets us our Syndicate helmet. I'm not close enough on the other ones, and I don't want to push this, although it is just copper. I could go mine that and get it real quick, but the boots, the ballistic weave, and then this heavy armor swatch. Not saying, it's not speaking to me right now. So we got the things that we wanted. Still a couple more things we got to do. We're going to have to go kill some more of those little dingleberries. Where are you? You guys? Yeah. If we want those pincushion pants. I don't know. That's a lot of bad guys. That's a lot of bad guys. We just crossed the line on the thing we wanted. So, this is House Thorvald. I'm not sure where they're at, but if you visited them on the maps, you'll see, here's Vernus. This one's hard to see. Rashish, I guess. There's another one that's right over here. Here's House Hagga. They are spread out across the map. And once you visit them, it is kind of, does kind of stick out once you've seen. Well, I got a lot to do up here. Holy cow. Here's Wydris. But yeah, you just peek around and you'll find Melvin Brooms. You just got to figure out where the person you got to talk to get your stuff is. Harata, Moritani, Thorvald. There they are. So I got to go talk to those guys. No problemo. But yeah, it's just another layer of the game, and you only get access to that when you're in a guild, and the only way you can get into a guild is to make friends. So, besides incredibly annoying background noise, excessively angry worms, and then getting killed by Chom Sardaukar, tonight was all about friendship. Oh, make some friends, join a guild, get access to this stuff, and then you can just dump all the things that you don't want into the Landsraad and get stuff that you do want. It does pay to not throw stuff out like I do. I mean, I deal with the mess of tons of boxes. I have storage all over the place on my base and things everywhere. I got lucky tonight that those 3 swords were in the same box. There was a bit of planning. It's the sad thing is you go to a couple other boxes in my base, you'll probably find weapons. So it's not like I was smart enough to keep everything in one area. But anywho, that's going to be it for tonight. I got to, I'm pretty sure I'm going to come down here and finish this whole thing off. We're not going to stay at 84%. I'm going to try to get that to 100% completion. And I'm going to see if we can get those pincushion pants. They better be awesome. Better be like the greatest thing I've ever seen. The last thing I was gonna do, but we're not going to because it's already almost 2.5 hours now. I have exhausted my supply. I haven't exhausted my supply. I still have some, but it's to the point where I'm not happy. I've exhausted my supply of silicone blocks, which means I've got to get some flour sand. And I have my base right here, and that spot right there used to be the one that was free of worm threat. You could just go there and hammer away. Then they took it away. So now I have to do it just like the regular people would. And I have to go out there and deal with worm sign. And my issue is with this event going on, it is absolutely ridiculous out there. Like the worm sign is, the worms are jumping all over the place with the ships coming in. It's just, there's too much going on. So to be honest with you, best place to get flower sand right now is a deep desert. Worms are a lot calmer out there. They do show up, but they're a lot calmer out there. And, yeah, I never thought I'd be going to the deep desert specifically for flower sand, but that looks like what I'm going to be doing, at least until this event is over. Maybe I won't. I might have enough to carry me over. I'm not really building too many things. But you know, you do repairs here and there, and you add a couple things to this, and you move this around and stuff, and it eats away. So, you know, we're going out to the deep desert, not to get plastanium, not to get aluminum, not to get spice. Nah, we're going out there to get flower sand, baby. The ridiculous things we go through. But anyway, I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Hope you learned something, or at least had fun, or got to laugh at me. And you should have at least learned something about Landsraad stuff. Whether it's worth it or not, I don't know. It's just crap I've got sitting there that I'm not doing anything with. So here, this guy can have it, and people will give me things for it. I guess it works. Kind of wish we could get banners like that. I like the coloration on it. Our banners aren't as vibrant, but hey. This dude over here, pretty chilled out. He ain't even wearing a helmet. Anywho, well, that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you out there. Take care.